We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Cincinnati Reds. Number 34 makes his big league debut right after this. Luis Castillo will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way.
First pitch, 640.
Looked like that one tied him up a bit, a swing and a miss. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Slider strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game.
Second.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here comes the first pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Grounded back up the middle. Senzel brings it in. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 16, Ray Mancini.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, outside.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
2 out, nobody on. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The count now at 2-1. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Jankowski's on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Now it'll be the Reds' turn, no score. Cole Stewart gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Standing in, Nick Senzel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Reds, the shortstop, Nick Senzel.
Here it comes.
1-0.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Grounder down the line at third. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
In is Joey Votto now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes in with an average of 265, 25 homers, and 74 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding his zone.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Second inning set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, DJ Stewart.
Number 24.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0.
Count 1-0.
2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder. The pitch.
Nope. Count is 3-0.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he misses the circle change there. It's 3-2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
A bouncer to the left side, reined in. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
That is it. The first baseman, number 35, Nate Lowe.
Stepping up now, Nate Lowe. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Down the third baseline. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. Popped him up. Votto in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, this guy's got the home run and runs batted in thing figured out for the Triple Crown, but he's not in the top 5 in the batting average. And if he wants to win the Triple Crown, so he's going to have to make up a lot of ground.
Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Taken.
So now to the plate, Mark Payton, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His path to the big leagues wasn't the most direct, but you have to give him a whole lot of credit for getting here. He has a chance to make an impression on the higher-ups here in September and earn a more permanent spot on this roster next year.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues? But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Mark Payton has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head He's on top of the world.
At the plate, Phillip Ervin. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Josh Van Meter.
So striding forward now, Josh Van Meter. He's set and the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the run will score as the Reds strike first to lead it 1-0.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center, and that'll get down out there. Now a long throw to third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Batting ninth.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate now, Luis Castillo, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first two innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
At the plate, Nick Senzel, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. A good off-speed pitch.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Here's the 1-1 delivery, and it's fouled away. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Man at second here with 2 away. And that'll bring up Travis Jankowski next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find his zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 4 runs here in this half inning. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Reds lead this one 4-0. And here's Renato Nunez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Jankowski's going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
To the plate now, Adley Rutschman. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. Nunez stands at second with no outs. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Pops this one up. Senzel's got it, and there's one gone.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 53, Cole Stewart.
In now, Cole Stewart. And with a runner already in scoring position and 1 away, he is likely not to be bunting here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Runner at second here with one man out. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. From the stretch. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
The 2-2. Jose Iglesias will be next. And he struck him out.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 home. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Iglesias in front, 3-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another full count pitch home. Popped up. Votto has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Orioles. They're down 4-0. Bottom of the inning now. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Joey Votto.
Joey Votto.
Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. And that's out number 1.
The third baseman.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. One out, nobody on. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2 balls and a strike now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Count remains full. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Into the box, Mark Payton. As he'll send a ground ball down to 3rd. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They lead it 4-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Hanser Alberto.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
So here's Trey Mancini as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. Hit out towards second. And that's the second out.
Now batting, number 24.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, DJ Stewart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail here 4-0. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Phillip Ervin.
Phillip Ervin.
First offering on its way.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Josh Van Meter.
Ready for another chance? Josh Van Meter. He reached on a single in his first try. Here it comes.
Here we go, here we go.
The windup and the 0-1. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Redlegs have added on. It's now a 5-0 game.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Stepping in now Kyle Farmer.
The catcher, Kyle.
He sends it on the ground softly to the
Farmer.
left. Fielded cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher, Luis Castillo. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
A ball and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Pops this one up. Low is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Leading off
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
the first baseman, number 35, Nate Lowe.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line softly toward the hole. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Hayes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. To 2-2 now.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Full count now for the Orioles center fielder. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, Renato Nunez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. David Hess, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
31, David Hess.
Ready once again, Nick Senzel. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Senzel is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has a potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Skied into straightaway right. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Stepping in, Travis Jankowski. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Here's the 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Iglesias is there. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Striding in, Joey Votto. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Here's the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. In for a strike. It's 1-1. From the stretch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the
right
batter.
fielder,
He's going to
number
have to put that
34.
in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
At the plate now, Mark Payton, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Adley Rutschman. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Two balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Andrew Velasquez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Velasquez, just 24 years of age. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Well, that's only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
To the plate now, Jose Iglesias, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
3-1, here it is. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Digging in once again, Hanser Alberto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Peyton in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 16, Ray Mancini.
Striding into the box, Trey Mancini. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Fouled away. In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Orioles strand a couple. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Asher Wojciechowski enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 29, Asher Wojciechowski.
Now batting, Phillip Ervin. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The left fielder, Phillip.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Pitch on the way. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in, Josh Van Meter. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last AB, that was a pretty good fastball down in the zone, so that tells me this guy likes to get that bat head down, and he covers that low pitch quite well. It's difficult at times, though, because as a pitcher, you're taught to stay down in the zone. If you do that, you're throwing it right into this guy's wheelhouse.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And it's 1-1. No one out with a runner at second. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A runner at second, nobody out. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
The catcher, Kyle.
Now at the plate, Kyle Farmer. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A man at third with one away. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Weak grounder down the line at third. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Luis Castillo. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
A 1 pitch on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher. A little low. It's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here now the 2-2. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 6 full. The Reds lead it 6-0. 7th inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the outfielder, DJ Stewart.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Nope, outside.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Ready now for Baltimore, Nate Lowe. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. Now the 2-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Austin Hayes will be next. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin.
Ready now, Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Inside ball.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 2-1. Line toward right center, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Ball 1.
First and second now, 1 man out.
That's
2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0 home. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-0 pitch.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Helpful.
Now the payoff pitch home. Skied into straightaway right. Peyton is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Digging in now, Adley Rutschman. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a liner. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the throw in gets away from him.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run. Lucas Sims will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone.
Lucas Sims.
Richie Martin will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. A ball and no strikes. Second and third, 2 away. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved at 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Iglesias. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Looking to minimize the damage here. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 on its way.
2-2 the count.
2 out, bases loaded. Full count now, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 6-3 contest.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or eighth in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
From the stretch. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now.
Now batting.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
First pitch on its way.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Reds 6 and the O's 4. Richard Blyer gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 48, Richard Blyer.
Last half of the 7th here, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate.
Shortstop, Nick Senzel.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Here it comes on 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Into the box now, Travis Jankowski. His prior history versus this arm, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here comes the first pitch. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back, no double play.
The batter, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. On the ground to the left side. Reined in to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Michael Lorenzen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Settling in now, DJ Stewart, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. A ball and a strike. A 1-1. Slow grounder to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nate Lowe.
Digging in, Nate Lowe. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Now to the plate, Austin Hayes. First delivery to him on the way. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They trail it here 6-4. Sean Armstrong is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Sean Armstrong.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Eugenio Suarez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Ball 2.
The 2-0 on the way.
That's ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Stepping into the box, Mark Payton. He bats for the 4th time in his career, having already collected his first hit. Not a bad first day, huh?
Yeah, you can never take this day away from him, Matt. No matter what happens in this 4th AB, he's going to get in his car today. He's going to relive every moment, every step that it took to get here. And the fact that he has a batting average when he wakes up in the morning is huge.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Here's the 2-2. Fly ball to straightaway left. Stewart will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Up next for Cincinnati, the left fielder, Philip Irvin.
Stepping up to the plate, Philip Irvin. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Runners on first with 1 down. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. There he goes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Now
when that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Standing in, Josh Van Meter. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, He should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Ball one.
Ball one.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Kyle Farmer is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it 7-4.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only one run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Nicholas Castellanos will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Red. Number 2, Nick Castellanos.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
That's inside.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Reds will be forced to settle for just the one. 9th inning coming up. The Reds are on top, 7-4. Raisel Iglesias takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Renato Nunez.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Drilled to the right side, and that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Now batting, catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Into the box now, Adley Rutschman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Iglesias has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
1-1, here it is. A bouncer up the middle. And there's a base hit as well, as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the 9th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Ramon Urias will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Jose Iglesias, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Not close. It's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. Nunez blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Amir Garrett answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Number 50, Amir Garrett.
So now to the plate, Hanser Alberto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Second and third here, 1 man out. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
The right fielder, number.
Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, here it comes. Fouled off. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And they'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Baltimore down to their final strike. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
7-5 tonight's final. Cincinnati took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Luis Castillo hangs win number 11 on his line as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Cole Stewart was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Orioles, 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American Ballpark, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.